Welcome back, boys. Another day, another trade. And today we have this monstrosity of a trade I did on the 19th. So this was a trade I took on the 19th, and it took 2 days to close. 2 days for the trade to close. I risked 1% as always, and yeah, so another loss. But I also know the reasons behind why this trade was a loss. Well, first of all, let's take a look at the chart. So this is what we were working with here. Um, yeah. So let's look at our daily bias. So this was a no news day as always, because we don't trade during volatile news. We like to trade normal market movement because trading news is gambling, literally. Okay, now, so we see this. This was right before our trade. So this is what I saw when I was trying to enter the trade. And you see it's a break of structure, but this is where I did things differently compared to my previous trades. For my previous trades, if I saw this, I would have went, yeah, broke structure. Now it's gonna go up. But it did go up. But yeah, besides that, so I saw this, yeah, and I was thinking maybe it's just a temporary trend reversal now. It was because this was my reasoning behind that, yeah. So you see, let me get this. You see this high, yeah? That's a significant high. So the market went through a period of consolidation and then it, broke structure, but it did not break through this significant high. So I'm thinking maybe this isn't a a significant break of structure. Maybe it's just a retracement. And yeah, so that was what made me look for a short. Because if we assume that this is just a retracement and not a break of structure, then market would follow the previous trend, which was a kind of downtrendish consolidating movement. So I thought it was gonna follow this movement. So that's what made me look for a short. So I confirm this bias all the way down as I usually do, 2 hours, 1 hour. You see here, this was what also made me think that it was going to continue consolidation because, when it's consolidating, that means there's going to be opportunities in both directions, both in buying and selling. So I thought it was going to be a case of that. So we scale down. I confirm all that all the way back down. So here is what we look for short. Okay, so we see a liquidity sweep. We see a liquidity sweep here. So liquidity gets swept, and we wait for a break of structure. Now, where does break of structure come? Break of structure comes here because the significant lows are here, right? Before, prior to this movement, to the down movement, the most significant low is here. So we wait for that. We wait for price to break structure, and it did. So what I usually would have done is a textbook trade, which is, you know, place my TP at the top of the liquidity sweep here, and then place my stop loss, yeah, and also my TP at this predominant low here, or even here. And if that was the case, then I would have won that trade. But you know, this, but um, silly me went and zoomed out. Yeah, I zoomed out and I saw, ooh, this very significant high also got taken out. So this means that this is the liquidity sweep. So where's price gonna go? Price is gonna go down here. Well, that was fucking stupid because it didn't go down there. And by zooming out, I was basically just trading on a higher time frame. Because why would you do this? Why would you trade like this when you could do this? When you could scale up to the 15 minute, the 30 minute, to the hour. This was a trade someone would take on the 1 hour scale, not the 5 minute. That made my trade take 2 days to close. 2 days. That's not day trading, that's swing trading. It's intraday trading. So greed really, really had gotten the best of me because I wasn't content with a 1-to-1 risk to reward. I wanted a 1-to-3 risk to reward. And that's what lost me the trade. I was greedy. I was really greedy. And it cost me 2 no news days of trading as well. That's what it cost me. So yeah, I'm just gonna remember to not, take 1 hour time frame trades on the 5 minute time frame and don't be greedy, stick to my strategy because if I took a textbook trade that I would have taken, I would have won the trade. But, you know, I just had to be greedy. So that's gonna be a big lesson for me. But we trade and we learn. We trade and we learn. And ultimately, I followed my trading plan. You know, I did the correct risk management. I I was consistently trading. I saw an opportunity and took it. Did not hesitate to pull the trigger. It's just it's just that, I need to polish up the technical and the emotional side of things. And yeah, so that was this trade. And yeah, I will probably not be trading today, or I will probably be trading in the late evening because there is PMI today, US PMI. So I'm gonna wait for that news to come out before I before I you know before I take a trade. So yeah, thank you, and always any advice is greatly appreciated.